So welcome to Talking 360. I'm Tony Scott, and with me is Tanita Wells, who is she's a woman first, and
Yes.
she is
Yes,
she
I
is a
am.
woman first. She's it's the name of her book that you can get on SanitaWells.com. But the Bridges Not Walls Foundation, in partnership with I Am a Woman First, we're presenting Women on the Go. It's a Power Up Your Power Women's Conference. Health, wealth, living your best self is what Sanita's all about. It's going to be on Saturday,
Yes.
September 20th at the JCPenney
Yes.
Conference Center at the University of Missouri St. Louis campus, which we call here in St. Louis UMSL.
Yes.
One University Drive. If you're using your GPS, you might need 63121. I don't know if you need it or not. But Sanita joins us to talk about how you doing, girl.
I am well. I am well. So good to see you. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you. I see you on the interwebs, your pictures and stuff like that. Man, you get around, girl. You're busy.
I'm trying to be. I really am trying to be. It seems that I have to be in order to get where I'm trying to get. So
Yeah.
I'll sleep another time.
Well, yeah. But now tell me about the conference, though. Why should I send my wife to this conference?
Well, the Women on the Go Power Up Your Power Health, Wealth, and Living Your Best Self conference is really all about women who are trying to move to the next level. So whether that's personal or whether that's professional, we want to provide you with resources and information that's going to assist in that. And so anyone that comes or attends the conference is guaranteed to be fed some good information, some powerful information. I have some great powerful speakers that are coming and some teachers and some breakout sessions. And it's just going to be a day packed filled with information to move you, whether you are a single working mom, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a CEO, or whether you're just in transition. And I do want to caveat that men are welcome.
Well, but it doesn't seem like there's anything for us to do other than pull out chairs. Sanita, tell me why a man would go. Why would I go?
I have some very powerful men that are going to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're going to share their wisdom. We have Terry Bams, who's here in St. Louis, best-selling author Terry Bams. There is a gentleman by the name of Mr. Tyron McDaniels out of Texas. And so these men are going to share with you their perspective in relationships and business. So I want it to be open. It's a women's conference, but the information is transferable. It's not just, only women can get it. I've attended plenty of women conferences and men are there and they get just as much of the information. And even when I speak at places, men are there and they can relate to what it is that I'm saying. I say women because I am a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can't service everyone. So my particular audience is women, but the information is transferable.
It's so from a personal standpoint, it blows my mind because to see you got a book and you speak and all that, and it just seemed like it wasn't that long ago, but actually it was that you were actually my intern when I worked on the radio, and then here you are doing conferences, not only speaking at them but putting them together. And so from a personal thing, to see your growth like that has been amazing, and I just think that wow.
Oh, I learned well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I ain't never put no conference on. I ain't never wrote no book, so you learned it from somebody else.
But you are the best. What do you mean?
Nah.
What are you talking about? Sitting around learning from you and that crazy Mark was a great experience. So you take everything with you. So thank you.
Mark has been Mark has been my best friend for 20 years, 20 plus years, and recently he got a new job on the radio, so he's actually now working at Radio 103.9 in New York City.
Wow, yes, I heard.
He's doing 7 to midnight, and I couldn't be happy for him because Mark was out of work since the president won the election the first time. Like the day after the election.
Wow.
He got downsized, and it's on the East Coast. It's hard to get a radio job. Hell, in the Midwest, it's hard to get a radio job. Yeah. Anywhere, it's hard to get a radio job. So he just was grinding and stuff, and finally a guy called him and says, "Hey, we're doing something in New York City," and his family's in D.C., but he takes the train.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's happy, and you see it in his eyes, which is so good. But anyway, back to the conference and stuff. So this is for women in business. This is for single working moms and dads. If you're an entrepreneur just starting out, or maybe you've been an entrepreneur for a while and you want to power up to the next level. If you're a CEO, no matter what the business, if you're in transition, Like if you're
Yes.
between jobs and you're
Yes.
trying to figure out your place in life, then this is where you want to be on September 20th.
Yes, come and join us. I mean, when I say there's some powerful speakers that are going to bless the stage, there is our very own Angela Lewis, who is a author, speaker, and she is a coach. She's with Surge, and she was a professional athlete. She's going to be our keynote speaker for our VIP luncheon, and she's going to share her wisdom. We have April Franks coming from Oklahoma City, who is, when I say this woman is a business powerhouse. She can tell you how to make $1 million in about an hour.
Okay, well, I need to speak to her before the conference starts.
Yes,
so.
you do. Yes, you do. She will break it down for you.
If I can get $1 million in an hour, I may need for her to stay here at the house with the family for the weekend and stuff. So
I mean, she gonna lead you to the water. It's up to you to drink, but she will definitely take you there.
Well, if she can take me there, I'm drinking it. So
and so these people are going to be here to just share their expertise and share their wisdom with you. And I've tried to put together a plethora of different levels of where people are coming from. We have Karen Walker, who is a professional counselor, and she has some great information on relationship building. And there's Bernie Frazier, who is a career strategist. And so it is so many people that are going to be there to share their wisdom and just feed you so that you can stop being here and you're ready to go here and here and here. So I'm excited about it, and I just look forward to having a great impactful day.
To go back a ways, like when you were my intern, you didn't strike me as the kind of you struck me as someone who wanted to get into broadcasting. That's why you interned for us. But here you have, what got you into this? What got you into the Women on the Go? What got you into public speaking? What got you into the conference circuit, for lack of a better way to put it? Well, what moved you to that, Sunita? Because I just remember you as being someone who wanted to be in broadcasting.
In radio. Yeah. My passion in life was acting. So when I lived in California, I did the acting thing. Even here in St. Louis, I pursued the acting thing. And choices that you make put you on hold. So I had kids, and so the acting, I couldn't be on somebody's set for 12 hours a day. And then when I got into radio, that's the next best thing. So let me get into radio and broadcasting. That's what my degree is in. And so I wanted to do radio, but I still had little kids that I had to raise. And so you just have different paths that take you in different directions. And so then I got into real estate, and when you're young, you really don't know where you're going. It's like, I want to try this and I want to try that. And so I got into real estate, and I did real estate for several years. And my girlfriend and I had a real estate company in Oklahoma, very successful. I mean, making six figures within 6 months. So we were doing very well. But then unfortunately, my granddaughter, who was born with cerebral palsy, something that we was not expecting to happen, happened. And so I had to drop everything and come back here to St. Louis. And I was really in a limbo of what it is I want to do with my life now. Once we got her on track and figured out what we needed to do for her, because my family never dealt with that, we figured out what we needed to do for her. And once we got there, then I started to try to get back to myself and figure out, what am I going to do with me? Because I don't want to go back to real estate. I don't know. I'm not in LA to do the acting bug, so what do I want to do with me? And so a girlfriend said, why don't you write a book? Because I knew that I wanted to empower women, and I knew that I wanted to work with women. And she said, well, why don't you write a book? And I said, I didn't like English in high school or college, so why would I write a book?
Well, that's got nothing to do with that.
I'm just saying, the whole writing concept, I never in my wildest dreams thought about writing a book. And so I knew that the book would be a platform to build I Am a Woman First. And so I tossed around some ideas on what I wanted to do and what kind of branding that I want to have. And my thought at first was, I was a teenage mom, so let me work with teen girls. That's what I want to do. But the truth was, I really wanted to step into the arena of working with women and working with powerful women. And people always often told me that people listen to me and people hear my voice, and and I'm like, okay, I never really paid attention to it. So I just decided to write the book, build the platform I Am a Woman First. And the next level to that is, how can I can do a lot of one-on-one coaching, but how can I get a room full of women to get some information at the same time and be able to impact people on a bigger scale or a bigger level? So that's when we got into the conferencing. And I've attended several women conferences throughout my journey here. And so I see how powerful it can be. And so I stepped out and said, hey, I'm going to do it myself. Here in St. Louis, I asked around and asked people, what kind of women conferences, because I hadn't been here in a while. I hadn't been home. And people were saying, oh, we do this. There's a lot of natural hair things going on, a lot of expos. But I really wanted to do something that was going to be powerful and impact a group of women at the same time. And so I decided to jump out there, and this is what I'm going to do. So I want to see everybody September the 20th.
Yes.
St. Louis, I need you all to come out and support September the 20th. I promise you won't be disappointed.
So there are rooms. If someone, what kind of vendors would want to be a part of this? Do you? Would all just tell me, or tell everybody watching.
We are open to all types of vendors, but I don't want it to just be a trade show. So this is not just a trade show of purses and shoes. I really wanted to have information. So nonprofit organizations, organizations that are services or businesses that can be helpful to assist. We have some financial people on board. We have insurance companies on board. We even have ADP on board, for moms who need security for their home. So there are several opportunities for all types of businesses, but we really are looking for businesses that are going to take these women and share some information that is really going to assist them. We all can use a new purse and a new pair of shoes. That's great. And I'm not against that because I love them myself, but I just didn't want it. I don't want it to be a room full of that. So I really want information that people can walk away with, whether it's a nonprofit organization that, can do job readiness. That's the type of stuff that we want here at the conference.
So all the information is on Sanita's website, sanitawells.com, SINITA Wells. If you can't spell Wells, you need to go to a spelling conference.
As in Wells Fargo.
Yeah, well, of course.
Or you can go to IamAWomanFirst.com. IamAWomanFirst.com. Either or.
All one word.
One word.
So there you go. So you're gonna have like a lot of people speaking then, giving out a lot of great information.
And I'm gonna have some great hosts too.
I've heard that. Megan's gonna be there.
Yeah. Megan O'Donnell's gonna be there, and there's another particular person that's gonna be there.
He shall remain nameless because the law is looking for him right now. So,
yes.
This is going to be great, though. Again, it's going to be Saturday, September 20th at the JCPenney Conference Center at UMSL at One University Drive in St. Louis. So make sure you make your plans to be there because it's going to be empowering. It's going to be uplifting. It's going to be informative. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be everything you would want in a conference. And
tickets are very inexpensive. This conference is probably, if you are a conference person, you know how much conferences can cost. And so the tickets are very inexpensive. They're $59, Tony, and then they're $79 for the VIP luncheon. You can come and eat and enjoy Angela as she speaks and share her knowledge as well. So $59, and I think this past weekend we did a $20 off discount, so you can get them from $39 to $79. So, it's not an expensive investment in yourself.
Okay. Well, for anybody who's watching this, just watch this, and say you watch this, and you can get it for $59. So that's great. So you'll save nothing, but you'll mention that you saw it on the video.
Yes, and if you see it on video, I'll give you the promo code. This is the promo code they can use to save $20.
Okay, so if you watch it, you're gonna give them how much? $20 off? What?
$20 off.
Wow.
Just use the promo code WOTGTV. WOTGTV.
WOTGTV.
Yes, and you save $20 right now.
Okay, that's like WOTGTV.
Yeah,
like a TV station. So that's great. So make your plans. You're going to get a lot of great information. This could be life-changing for you on some level. So make your plans to join Women on the Go, the Power Up Your Power, Health, Wealth, and Living Your Best Self Women's Conference. Again, Saturday, September 20th at the JCPenney Conference Center at UMSL. Starts at 10. Registration starts at 9. Be there. All right?
Be there. Don't just hear about it. Be in the house to be about it.
All right. That's Sanita Wells. Sanita, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
All right. That's Sanita Wells. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for watching Talking 360.